Before I start, please forgive me to all the parents out there because I myself am not one. I don't have any kids. I still got my V card. I'm 19 years old and I don't know the first thing about parenting or how hard it possibly can be. But there's one thing that I do know. There's one thing that I know that I've seen happen firsthand and that I felt firsthand is that when your kid is talking to you, listen to them. I don't care how young your kid is. I don't care goo goo gaga. You better listen to your kid. And when they're speaking, you better make them feel important. You better make their words feel like they have weight. When your kid's asking you some dumb 3-year-old question, you better look at them and give them a actual human being adult response. Wow, that dress is so nice. Oh my God. Do you want to watch YouTube so I can go do something else and not take care of you? No, no, no. When your kid is talking to them, speak with your regular tone of voice. Eventually they'll realize at age 5 or 6, hold up, why is everyone talking to me like that? Why do I feel like they talk to me different than they talk to anyone else? I feel like no one really cares about me. And at age 6 or 7, they'll start to say, hold up, I should probably just stop talking to people because no one gives about me. And that is how you become depressed. I saw this happen last week when I was driving and it made me really mad and I haven't stopped thinking about it since it happened 7 or 8 days ago. I saw a mom, a daughter, and a dad all walking like side by side, right? The daughter must have been, 3 or 4 years old. The mom was holding the daughter's hand. The daughter was holding the mom's hand and the daughter was reaching out to her dad so that the dad can hold her hand as well. So it'd be a perfect, whatever. The dad's holding the hand, the mom's holding the hand, the kid's in the center, just walking so happy because both of her parents are giving her love, right? The dad was holding his phone. Bro, it makes me so mad. The dad was holding his phone texting. The little girl was saying, "Mommy, daddy, please." And then he was just texting like that. And he just put out his hand like that. He just kept on texting. It made me so mad to see that, man. Listen, I'm gonna give maybe that dad had something extremely important going on for him. Maybe he had to tend to his phone. It was extremely important for that given moment. But man, just seeing that happen, seeing a little girl reach out for her dad's hand and she couldn't hold her dad's hand because both of his hands were on his cell phone. It made me so You wonder why some people just don't have as much respect as other people do. And it's because when you're a little kid and you're speaking to your mom or your dad, you're 3 or 4 or 5 years old, and you're just asking them questions, you're just trying to have a conversation with them, and they're just going, yeah, yeah, okay, tomorrow we'll go to Toys R Us, yeah, tomorrow, yeah. When you're doing that to your kid, they feel, and subconsciously they feel this. You want to say, oh, they're 3, what do they know? Oh, we're fighting in the room next door. They can't hear me. They're playing Nintendo. What do they know? They're just a 3-year-old kid. They don't know nothing. Subconsciously, they pick up on these things and it molds them into who they are going to be as grown adults at 27 years old, 30 years old. These things never, ever leave them. So when you're just telling your kid, yeah, tomorrow, yep, and they're asking you real questions and you aren't looking at them in the eye and you aren't giving them sincere attention and appreciation, they will live their whole life not respecting themselves. Everybody else will realize that they don't respect themselves. They'll be doing things like, holding their head down and not opening up their chest and not speaking with their full potential voice. They'll just be like, yeah, just talking in a very low voice. And I don't know, I'm kind of shy, I'm kind of awkward. People will realize that and they will treat them accordingly. They will feel like their words have no weight. They will feel like maybe I shouldn't talk. Maybe I shouldn't voice my own opinion. Maybe I shouldn't go make friends at school because whenever I do try talking, people just look the other way and just nod their head. If you, as a parent, don't look at it in the eye when they're talking to you at age 2 or 3, you better learn something, bro. You better learn something from this video, from a 19-year-old that hasn't been a parent before. If you don't look at your kid in the eye and speak to them like a regular adult and not, oh my God, that dress is so... No, if you have to speak to them with a regular adult voice, if you don't do that and you don't show your kid the real love and attention and appreciation and all you give them is food and clothes, you're missing out on the most important thing. Because eventually when they're 27 years old, when they're 30 years old, when they're 18 years old, they're going to stop talking. They're going to bottle up all their emotions. They're going to be deeply, deeply depressed because you never looked at your kid. You never looked at your son in the eye when he was talking to you as a parent when he was 3. When he was 3 years old, you never looked at him in the eye. And that is why he doesn't look anybody else in the eye. And that's why his kids are going to feel the same exact thing that you did to your kid. And that's going to be generations and generations of bullshit going down over the years. That kid will be deeply depressed. That kid will have no self-confidence. That kid will not love themselves. That kid will look for validation in other people. That kid will do wild things so they can get their attention from other people, whether that be committing a crime, whether that be being a bad kid at school, just so that the class can laugh. They're going to be either the class clown or the kid in the back that's deeply depressed. Either or is a bad situation, because one kid just committed a very bad crime and now they're on the news, but guess what? They got the attention from Fox 2 News that you never. If your niece, if your nephew, if your son, if your daughter looks at you and starts talking to you about something that has no interest in you, you don't care about a Barbie doll, look at them and give them genuine, sincere appreciation in whatever they're saying, because it's going to mold them into who they're going to be when they grow up as a fully functioning adult. Thanks for watching this video. Stay dreaming, stay lucid. I'm out. Peace.